Hi guys, welcome to the Fourth Moment Weekly Roundup, and this is where you get your weekly dose of local football action. And Andrew, I must say, looking forward to this time of the week every week with all the stuff happening in Cape Town football. I think this brings, well, me sanity anyway.
Yeah, no, for sure, Shamiel. It also gives everybody a perspective of what's going on.
Yeah.
I think with the ABC and regional third division getting to the halfway stages now,
Yeah.
it's exciting time of the season. Everybody, the logs are starting to take shape. The teams are looking at the transfer windows closing on Valentine's Day, so everybody's trying to go around and find love. They're trying to find love with players. So this week is a crazy week, Shamiel, and I think it's very nice. I think the LFA football, I see a lot of LFA, our LFA team at Vasco started training. So LFAs are getting back into full swing.
Actually, LFAs, there's actually teams playing pre-season friendlies already.
Yeah.
So things are happening.
That's good. Football's coming alive again.
Yeah.
And obviously on Sunday we had the game, the Western Cape 11 against the Palestine team. So, congratulations to all the people who came out. I believe the stadium was full. It was an exciting game. And looking forward to this Sunday when the South African 11 plays the Palestine team at Athlone. So it should be an exciting game as well.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't actually know about that game also. Spoke to some guys last night at the football. And a lot of their friends didn't actually know about it. So yeah, it's also maybe a sign for the authorities to maybe get the word, try to spread the word better out there. Okay, let's have a look. We're going to jump into the ABC Motsepe League results. Obviously, we'll stream A first. And looking at, I think there was a match on Friday night, Junction Rovers and Ubuntu. Ubuntu coming away with a 4-2 win. Junction first lost it out?
Yeah, Junction's, no, second loss it out. They lost to Kapa first game of the season.
Okay.
3-2. Listen, Ubuntu went into a 3-0 lead, Shamiel. Junction came back to 3-2, and Ubuntu scored at the end to make it 4-2. And we said last week, Ubuntu are starting to come right now. Yeah. I'm not saying that there was anything wrong. They struggled the first couple of games, I think, with the new young squad. But I think Junction always tough to beat at home. Big crowd apparently on Friday night in Heidelberg as usual.
Is it? Okay.
But a good result for Ubuntu away.
Great. And then looking at Royal Blues and Ukania, that match obviously taking place on Saturday. And Ukania, another loss. But a win for Royal Blues, they needed that win.
Yeah, Ukania won their first game of the season against Young Bafana. Since then, they've been on a losing streak. Big win for Royal Blues. It moves them off the foot of the table. Ukania's in deep trouble. They need to start picking up points. Royal Blues, like I said, it's always tough in Beaufort, Shamiel.
Yeah. And then the match that we knew was going to be an exciting game. And the score tells it, very close encounter there. 2-1. Nova Park getting the winner there over Santos.
Yeah, Hanover Park at home, 1-0 down. Santos had the lead in the first half. Hanover Park came back 2 goals in the second half. Big win for Hanover Park. They needed to be on the coattails of FN Rangers. They couldn't drop points. Santos are now falling away, Shamiel. They've had 2 losses in the last 3 games. Actually, they've had 2 losses and a draw in the last 3 games.
Okay.
So they've dropped 8 points. So it's bringing them back into the middle of the pack there.
Then FN Rangers, our log lead is obviously a 2-0 win over Young Bafana.
Sure, 7 from 7 now, Shamiel.
Yeah, I think we predicted that win.
I thought it'd be a bigger result insofar as based on the form of the teams. But again, FN just do what they need to do.
Yeah, and 2-0
win is a good win.
It's a win as long as you're racking up the 3 points, eh?
That's it. And as long as they keep winning, the other teams can't catch them. Yeah. That's a fact.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to look at the fixtures immediately there before we go to the log. So we've got Ukania playing Santos, hosting Santos at the Lennox Sports Ground.
Santos need to get back to winning ways there, Shamiel. 2 o'clock Saturday, Lennox Sports Ground. Santos it's basically the last chance saloon, I think. Right. If they drop any more points, they will have no chance of winning the stream.
Then Royal Blues hosting FN Rangers. FN Rangers making the long trip to Rasdene.
Yeah, listen, it's going to be a test of their credentials. FN have won 7 from 7. Yeah. Last season, Royal Blues beat Rangers in Beaufort. So, and Royal Blues obviously are fighting for every point they can get. So it's not going to be easy for FN. I still think the experience of FN will get them through, Shamiel.
I think if FN, obviously, they will remember what happened last time when they were there. So they just need to keep that in mind, keep their cool. And just try to get the points on the board.
Excuse the pun, keep their cool. It's always hot in Beaufort.
I think even a draw away there will be a good result.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Then Hanover Park and Ikapa. Nice stuff. But I think at Downburg Road, Hanover Park.
Yeah, I think I got to back Hanover Park at home. I think the problem these 2 teams face, Shamiel, is whoever loses is going to be further behind FN. I think both teams can't afford to lose. That's the dynamic. If FN Rangers get the result against Royal Blues, it's going to be tough for teams to catch them.
Yeah. And then the last one there, Ubuntu hosting Young Bafana 3 o'clock at Ocean View Sports Complex there. Tough one to call. Probably Ubuntu, home side, home ground advantage. They might have the upper end there. Okay, we're going to look at the logs at the moment. ABC Motsepe A, We've got FN Rangers that have been talking about the whole time. Top of the log, 7 matches played, 7-1, 21 points. That's a nice thing to see for
Correct.
coach. Correct. Also, bearing in mind, there's a target on the back there. So, yeah.
Sure.
At Overpark, second spot, 15 points, same amount of games played. So, 6 points adrift. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Eh?
And Ikapa are third, was after 6 games, they got 13. So if Ikapa win, then they're 5 points behind FN, depending on what FN do. And that's what I'm saying. It's a must-win for the two of them. They can't afford to draw. If they draw and FN win, FN then have an 8-point lead at the top of the table.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. FN have created the problem for the other teams, which is good for them.
Yeah. And then looking at just at the bottom of the log there, we just want to touch on that. Okania United, 3 points only, and then Young Bafana, 3 points. Both played 7 matches there. And Royal Blues not too far off with 4 points.
Correct.
So all in danger there of the relegation. Then looking at Stream B, we've got results there of that league also. So Zizwe and Grassy Park, that was a match we said we couldn't call.
Yes.
And rightfully so, a 2-2 draw. I suppose a fair result for. I suppose Zizwe would have.
Yeah, Zizwe would have wanted the win. I think we said Grassy Park are very decent, and that's a good away result.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a good away result for Grassy Park.
Yeah. Then Claywood JPM there, 2-2 draw against Houtbay.
Claywood were 2-0 up. Shamiel. Houtbay came back. Yeah, Claywood dropping points, falling away. Marties are starting to keep going also in that stream, and I think it's going to be very tough. I think they play each other very soon. I think the next game.
Okay.
So I think it's going to be must win now for Claywood.
Battalions and Oriented Birds. Oriented Birds getting a nice win there, 4-1 win.
Yeah, coming to Cape Town, getting the win. Battalions also in deep trouble. They got 0 points. They need to start. They're 5 points off the second bottom team. It's now we're getting to the halfway stage this weekend. They need to start picking up points.
And then Cape Town Spurs and Marties, the derby of the Crowe brothers, as we said last week. That match took place on Sunday with Marties winning 1-0.
But I believe both Crowe brothers weren't even on the bench that Sunday. So,
really?
Yeah. So
family lunch or something?
I don't know, maybe. But a good win. Okay. Marties again, away from home, unbeaten, won all their games. Yeah, they keep on going, Shamiel.
Looking at the fixtures taking place this week in the ABC Motsepe B, we've got Cape Town Spurs hosting Battalions.
True, must win. For Battalions, they have to win.
Zizwe United and Oriented Birds. I would fancy
the Birds coming to Cape Town again, Shamiel. Sure, I fancy Zizwe home.
Yeah. Then also, just talking about Oriented Birds, we know Vecchio is our apparel sponsor. Check out the kit of Oriented Birds. Nice.
That's very nice.
Nice, green and white.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice kit.
So quick punt there.
Quick punt for Vecchio, but a very nice kit.
Marties then hosting Claywood. Yeah, that's the match you said.
That's it.
Yeah. At Lentulus though.
It's a must win. Yeah. Claywood. If Marties draw or win, I don't see anybody catching Marties second round.
I actually see I'm going to say Marties win there.
I don't know. It's too tough to call. I think if the Claywood play to their potential and Marties play to their potential, it's going to be tough to call.
Yeah.
Marties have been on a run. They're tough to beat at home, and they're very well set up.
Yeah.
But so are Claywood. They're very well structured. It's too close to call. For me, I know you will go with Marties.
I just see the goals being conceded by Claywood, and the strike force of Marties.
Yeah.
It's like, but okay, let's see what happens.
Claywood must win.
Yeah, they must win.
That you change the whole dynamic because they know that if they lose against Marties, not going to catch them. So they know they have to win.
Hopefully, to keep us excited, Claywood does win, and then keep some excitement.
Listen, I think for the stream, everybody's punting for Claywood win.
Yeah. Then last one, Houtbay hosting City Kings out at Houtbay.
Sure. City Kings have got some results the last couple of weeks.
I was going to say, that's actually going to be a tough to call. I think, had we look at this fixture last year or before the end of the year, we probably would have said Houtbay for the win there. But at the moment, you can't call that.
You can't call it.
Yeah.
Tough one. I'll go draw.
Yeah. Right. Jumping to the logs for the ABC Motsepe League Western Cape B stream. We've got obviously Marties top of the logs, 6 out of 6.
Yeah. 18 points.
18 points. Claywood second spot. They can change. Well, they can, if they win on the weekend, they obviously get equal on 18 points, but playing one match more though.
Yes. I think that's the important thing we need to realize. If Marties win and they go 6 point clear of Claywood with a game in hand, it could be 9.
Yeah.
Then the problem we have is Marties got to lose 3 games out of 8 in the second round, and Claywood got to win them all just to have a chance.
Yeah.
And that's what's making it difficult. That's what I'm saying. Claywood have to win.
Yeah. Then Grassy Park in third spot there with 12 points, and then we jump to the bottom of the log. We've got Battalions on 0 points, and then City Kings on 5 points. But Yeah, City Kings getting some draws this year in the new year, and also
I think they've
good
improved a
results,
lot. Yeah.
Okay, that's sort of the ABC Motsepe done and dusted.
Exciting stuff coming up.
Right,
I think it's going to be some nice games. Oh, like we said, that Hanover Park
Yeah.
versus Ikapa game at Downburg, nice game to watch. And the same with the Marties,
Yeah.
Clearwood. Either way, if you want to go to Stellenbosch, you want to go to Downburg, pick one.
Yeah.
I think those are the two games of the weekend.
And then looking at the third division results, obviously a lot of matches played over the weekend.
Exciting stuff in the third division. Some nice results this weekend.
Yeah. All right, just looking at the date. Andrew, where did we start last week? Because there's so many games in the third division.
Yeah, I think we ended with the Greenwood versus Cape Town City game last week. Good win for Greenwood again. And then Friday night, we had I think 2 or 3 games on Friday night.
Okay. Right, let's look at the Friday night games. Here was the surprise. Seaside Spurs versus Ocean View, and Ocean View getting a 2-0 result.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I predicted Seaside to win, so Earl Cloutier knows that I get it wrong.
Yeah.
Whenever I say it, so I apologize in advance. But listen,
in advance,
it's a derby.
It already happened.
It's a derby, Shamiel. Yeah. Anything can happen in derbies. How many years have we seen derbies, local derbies, especially in the third division and the ABC? There's always a surprise result. But Ocean View have been picking up the points.
And what was nice to see, all the comments after that game was about football being the winner.
Yes.
Community being the winner.
Huge crowd.
Yeah, massive. And from what it sounds like, the vibe was good. Everything was it was a Friday night football.
Yeah, I think, listen, we've been to Ocean View twice. We've played Seaside and Ocean View in the first round. And there's always a nice crowd, man. It's a nice vibe. There's no sort of, they respect the opposition. Yeah, there's no animosity. They respect the opposition. And I think those two teams, just the fact that they had so many people there, and the game was exciting, I believe, and Ocean View got the result this time. I think that is what we should be talking about.
Yeah.
And I think, as you said, Ocean View football, people always, Ocean View is like Hanover Park and Weiderveld and Mannenberg. There's always negativity around about Ocean View, but that's something that's a huge positive. And we can, I think the franchise owners of Seaside and Ocean View need to be patted on the back, creating an atmosphere like that. And that's also with load shedding and everything, Shamiel. It's an outlet for the people, man. Yeah. So it's brilliant. So well done to both.
Yeah, and well done to fans and spectators there going in, supporting, and making it such a good evening. Yeah. Right, good result. Talk about good evening. Good result for Silver Spurs over Matroosfontein. 2-0 win.
Yeah, the Sandy Bay Graveyard strikes again. Matroosfontein played us on the Tuesday night. So I think that might have contributed a bit. Having the two games so close to each other. But yeah, Silver Spurs at home. Sure, tough to beat.
Tough to beat, yeah. And then a big result here for Crystal Palace over Cam Space, 6-0 win.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting. I expected Palace to win, but I wasn't expecting 6-0.
6-0, yeah.
So obviously, Coach Uni has done something to get their scoring boots going, because he was always complaining to me that they're not scoring enough goals, taking their chances. Like the previous week against Zwale, they had a number of chances and they lost at home 1-0. So yeah, listen, that's the nature of our football. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. And then this was a tight one, Cape Town City and FC Houtbay, 4-3 win there for Cape Town City.
Yeah, that was the early kick-off Saturday. Big result for Cape Town City. Houtbay was 3-2 up going into injury time, Shamiel. So it's a good performance by Houtbay. I mean, Houtbay have been struggling the last couple of weeks. They even defaulted a game last week.
Yes.
And coming here to almost beat City. I think it can only give them confidence going forward, and City keep going.
I've spoken to the City guys there. They were saying it was one of those nights again, and this is the third time it's happening. They were just not on the top. So maybe the boys are getting a bit tired there or so on, but we'll see what happens in the next matches there. Then Saxon Rovers and Premier, 1-1 draw.
Yeah, we did say it was tough to call last week. I thought I'd put Saxons at home. Again, 94th minute equalizer for Premier.
Oh.
So Saxons down to 10 men for most of the game. Listen, I think Saxons, after being down to 10 men, might be happy with the draw. I think Premier might be disappointed to not have taken the points.
How long were they 10 men for, do you know?
80 minutes. Apparently, it was early in the game,
Okay. Then Trinis and Jomos, a good win for Trinis. They've been struggling, and there was a much-needed win there for them.
Yeah, they were getting dragged. Yeah. Now they've dragged Jomos down because they were being dragged. And it's a big week for Trinis. We'll get to the other result later, but it's a good win.
Yeah.
And also, it's tough.
Tough, yeah. This was a good result for Greenwood Athletic. 3-2 win over Wanderers.
Yeah, I told you last week, Shamiel, I watched them against City. They're totally different Greenwood than what we've seen at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
And going away to Wanderers have been on a run. I mean, they beat Jomos 5-2 the previous week. Yeah,
that's a good result.
I think watch Greenwood the next couple of weeks.
And then the Draw Kings, Vasco da Gama, with Chelsea 1-2.
Yeah.
How many draws have you guys got so far?
Out of our 16 games, we got 7 draws and 9 wins. Yeah, listen, we like Oprah, brother. We give everybody points. I give you points. I give you points. I give everyone points. Now, listen, we were 1-0 up. It was 0-0 halftime. We went 1-0 up early. I think like 30 seconds in the second half from the kickoff.
Okay.
Great change by the coach. I know he put the play on and he scored after 30 seconds. So obviously he did a good job. Anyway.
Which team was it?
So we went 1-0 up and then they equalized not soon after. Then we went 2-1 up and then they equalized again. I think at the end we had a couple of chances. Listen, yeah.
But Zwane is a quality side.
No, good team.
And remember, they're a team that, like, remember I did mention you've got a park for them.
Yeah,
they're playing surfaces.
They dial.
Yeah.
No, listen. A lot of good youngsters there, Shamiel. I think if anybody's looking for talent, go look at that team.
Always.
And, you know, Coach Zulu does a good job with them.
I was going to say, he's got the eye for picking that.
I think he was very happy getting something at Power Park.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm happy to oblige.
Yeah. Okay, just don't let the Vesco owners.
No, not happening anymore, guys.
Then Woodlands and Goal 50 United. I think this was a good result for Woodlands. 2-2 draw. Seeing as they were struggling.
Yeah, good result for Woodlands.
Yeah.
I believe they were also 2-1 up and then Goal 50 scored near the end.
Okay.
So it's a good result for Woodlands. I think, to be honest, Shama, it's the first point they've got on their home ground since they beat City in December. So I think they're getting a bit more confidence now. They need points, Shama. You see, we'll get to the log and we see where they are. They need the points. Goal 50, I think, was a bit of a knock. I think everyone expected them to get the result in.
Yeah. And then the last game that was played on Tuesday night, the 13th, Ocean View and Trinis. And this was the result we spoke about earlier on. Trinis getting a 3-2 win over Ocean View.
Yeah, big week for Trinis. Those 6 points helped them.
Yeah.
Ocean View after the Derby win, I thought they would have had a lot of confidence. But listen, Trinis are now coming. Yeah, it's going to be nice. This league is now getting, this weekend is the halfway stage, Shamiel.
Yeah.
And then next week, on midweek, I think the second round starts for quite a lot of teams. So everybody's starting to take shape. Again, the transfer window closes.
I was going to say, that's
so the guys are now
14th,
done.
Yeah. Then looking at the fixtures, we can look at the fixtures first before we go to the log. Crystal Palace and Woodlands playing on Friday. That's obviously if load shedding permits. Yeah. So Palace and Woodlands.
Manenberg.
Yeah,
Palace. I think Palace at home. You know, they just beat Camps Bay 6-0 at home. I think if Woodlands will do well to get something out of that.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough game. Greenwood versus Trinis. It's always a tough game.
Yeah, I think I might be at that game. I live not too far from there, so it should be a nice game. I think Greenwood, the way they're on the run, Shamiel, Trinis now got 6 points as well, so it's tough to call.
Yeah.
I just think Greenwood at home now will start momentum now.
And then Ocean View versus Premier. Premier going to Ocean View. To
Friday night. Don't know. Ocean View had 3 games. Well, the Seaside game was away, but it was at home, technically. I think Ocean View Premier, tough one.
FC Hout Bay and Wanderers, it's also going to be
Hout Bay need points.
Yep.
Early kickoff, 1 o'clock Saturday.
And then, 1 o'clock kickoff. And then on Saturday, Camps Bay and Cape Town City.
Sure, Shamiel. Camps Bay, home.
Taking place at Camps Bay, grass field, not so big. I don't know how's that surface there. Apparently, it's not that great. Yeah,
listen, I think Camps Bay conditions-wise will have that to their advantage. City obviously have momentum and they got the team and the quality that they got. You know, Dakia Lee came off the bench on the weekend, assisted, scored. So that kind of player they're bringing off the bench. I don't know. You know, Camps Bay at home, they got a lot of young players as well. I think it's going to be the battle of the youth.
Okay.
I still think City will beat them.
Goal 50 and Vasco da Gama, you playing on Saturday?
Yeah, I'm trying not to be Oprah on Saturday.
2 o'clock at Heideveld.
Yeah, tough one. I think
that's going to be tough, yeah. Look,
listen, they've got great results at home this season. They've beaten a lot of good teams at home, teams around them. I think Goal 50, you know, we cannot underestimate them. Obviously, I'll never underestimate any team in this league. They're going to be tough to beat. I've watched a few of their games. Big crowd. The crowd is always on behind them, I would say. I think... Yeah, we're going there. We know what we need to do. 2 o'clock kickoff Saturday. We know what the task is, and we'll give it our best shot.
It'll definitely be a tough game there. Then JL Zwane and Silver Spurs playing at Nguguletu NY116. That's going to be a tough game for Spurs.
Yeah, on the AstroTurf, Zwane will play.
Yeah.
Spurs might play too because they're not playing at home, so playing on the AstroTurf.
That's the thing is, I mean, they can play.
Yeah, Spurs can play.
They can play. So,
they can play ball when they want to.
Yeah, when we say we can play, we mean obviously holding the ball, passing it on the ground, moving into spaces.
Not long ball.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
And I think they can play, and I think that surface might actually help them also. They've got a striker on form.
Yeah.
Their strikers on form. Zwane, they beat Palace away. They drew with us. So
like we say, also a lot of youngsters in Zwane. So it's tough to call.
Tough to call.
Change my mind there.
Yeah, please.
Patroons and Saxon Rovers. I don't know.
Mature 3 points.
I need to watch one of the. I need to get to more football to watch.
Saxons are a decent team. Problem is they've got a few suspensions, but they're very decent.
Yeah.
Mateursfontein at home. They're now back at Ellsbury Park.
Okay.
So I think that will be a big help for them. They were playing at Salzburg. I think Mateursfontein have had 2 knocks. They've had 2 losses in a row in the last week. So hopefully they can get it done.
Jomos and Seaside Spurs. Oh, in Atlantis.
Yeah, long travel for Seaside, eh?
That's very long.
I hope they got their passports.
It's fine. They got taxis.
I don't want to call this one, Shamiel, because whatever I call, if I say Seaside's going to win, then El Kluter's not going to be happy. If I say Seaside's going to lose, then he's going to be happy.
Tough one to call.
But a tough one to call. Yeah.
Rather leave it at that. Then we've got some more matches on Tuesday evening, the 20th. Vasco da Gama and Crystal Palace.
Tough week for us, Shamiel. At the moment, based on the log, it's first versus second.
Yeah.
Palace on a run. We're doing okay. Tuesday night's going to be a tough one. Like I said, we're preparing this week for those 2 games, obviously, because they're so close to each other. Listen, I think it should be, if you're anywhere around Para Park or Tuesday night, 7:30, come and watch. It should be a nice game.
Silver Spurs and Goal 50, that's taking place on Johnson Road. Sure. That's also not, we're not going to be able to call that one.
We're not going to call that one either. I think both teams would like a result there.
Yeah, then Seaside Spurs at home on Tuesday night against Greenwood. That's not such a far trip for Greenwood.
It's almost like a derby. They're close to each other.
A derby,
and I think in the first game of the season, remember, Greenwood beat Seaside 1-0. So I think Seaside want to get revenge, and obviously they want to come back from their loss in the derby as well.
And the last match there on Tuesday, Saxon Rovers and JL Zwane at Royal Road.
I think I'm going to call Saxons that one. I think Saxons at home are tough to beat. And I think I might just call them. I actually think they're unbeaten at home, if memory serves me. So I think they're going to be the team there.
Okay. Guys, that's all the fixtures for this week. Busy weekend, if you're still with us, I want to say thank you and keep sharing and commenting on the videos and sharing and liking. We really appreciate it. And,
and like I said, it's halfway through. The log is now taking shape.
Yeah.
Everybody's now looking at the top of the log and the bottom of the log. Everybody's trying to get players in. And I think, especially the bottom of the log, it's very tight. And I think there's 5 or 6 teams in there.
So before we go, we want to look at the log for you. So we got top of the log is Vasco, obviously, 34 points, 16 matches played. Crystal Palace, 16 matches, 30 points, not too far off. City also on 30 points with 1 match less played. So they're actually your closest rivals if you look at it.
Yeah, they're playing Jomos.
Yeah, if everybody wins,
Valentine's Day,
they're playing Valentine's Day.
So if they win, they'll effectively be 1 point behind. They will be 1 point behind Vasco, And
then Goal 50 in 4th spot there. 28 points.
That's what I'm saying. It's very tight also at the top. But the bottom is exciting, Shamiel.
Yeah, Ocean View now on 10 points, obviously. FC Houtbay on 11 and Woodlands on 14.
Sure.
And you'll include Jomos there on 16. And even Camps Bay on 17.
Yeah,
and Greenwood on 18.
Yeah, no. Anything can happen.
1 point.
And some teams most teams got a double header this week, Shamiel. So if teams at the bottom get 6 points and they're flying up the log.
Yeah.
And the problem is, I think it's going to be toing and froing down the bottom there. Same with the top teams going until maybe the last 5-6 games. Then it's going to be exciting stuff. But it's a big weekend, big week.
Cool. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it. We've got no tournaments or anything.
Yeah.
But I just want to say good luck to all the teams playing preseason friendlies as well, the clubs. I see there's a lot of junior football also, a lot of junior friendlies. So it's nice. Football is back.
Yeah, and guys, let us know. And if you want to post some pics on our Facebook group, you're welcome to do that. Local Football, The Fourth Moment. Go to Facebook and check out the group there. That group is open for you to share anything football related, pictures of your friendlies. If there's tournaments taking place or anything like that, go there and share it. No problem.
Yeah.
Cool. Before we go, we want to say big up to Pequeno, obviously our apparel sponsor, GSM Roofing.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time.
Cheers.